Bum, bottom. Bum, bum, bottom. Grimsgate. Grimsgate.
Grimsgate.
Oh, Grimsgate.
Grimsgate.
Well, hey, friends. Welcome back to this series here. Yes, this is Grimsgate. You all know it. We've taken a little break from this, me and Kevin, which is also here. Hey, my friend.
Hi.
Hi. It's been a minute, huh? It's been a while since
Yeah.
we've been into this park here. But you know, sometimes these projects you need to just step away from them for a little bit and then just come back in again, you know, with strong creativity, hopefully, which we both are bringing to the table. We've also been discussing and brainstorming what the plans are for Grimsgate, and we have a lot of good stuff coming up.
Oh yeah.
For future stuff.
You got a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah, I do. But you said, especially that picture you sent me the other day of what we're gonna do in that new section. I was like, God damn it, dude! This is way too cool to not get built. So yeah, but we will talk more about that, guys. It'll be as part of the area behind the whole main street section.
Be able to even flash up a quick reference photo or something if you want.
I could do that, yeah. I'll probably do that here. It'll be on the screen right now. There you go, boom. There it was. Okay, so I'm building what I like to call the last house on the street. Which is pretty much, obviously, if you could come from the other side, it's the start of the street. But here it's on the left side where I was like, me and Mango has been talking about we needed to kind of fill in something here, just this little gap. And I was like, you know what, to get back in here, get into this sort of classy sort of style we have in here, I felt like I needed to build on this street here, get into the vibe again, you know. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I think this is one of the coolest buildings I've done on this street here.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And then you, Kevin, you got also tons of stuff of Theme Maker Toolkit, which is not even in this park. Like,
Well, I have to download all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. I thought I was in it, nothing was in it, and I was like, well, this is the latest file, so I don't know. But you have it as a blueprint already, though, right?
I don't know. I haven't touched the file in so long. I don't even know where I was last.
Well, it'll be okay though. We'll manage it. We'll manage. It's but yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up here. This guy here in particular is just gonna be a scenic building, as the rest of the street here is just gonna be like a standout building, and then maybe we can duplicate some of them to put into the dog ride that we're gonna build and show off very soon. We also talked about Mango phase 2 is gonna be when we hit episode 20, which is like just around the corner almost.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do, but it's fine though, because phase 3 is gonna be super dope, which is also about what we just mentioned. That's gonna be a super cool addition to Grimsgate. We can tell a little bit, like we've already mentioned a bit about like some sort of a little festival, like a carnival sort of thing. But that's all you guys are getting.
But the best part is, like, we always had plans for this type of area, and we didn't really know exactly what we wanted, and then I saw this picture, and it was just, like, the puzzle piece that we just needed for it, so that was really cool. And he loved it, so
yeah.
I was happy.
Yeah, I was hooked right away, man. Like, I was like, damn it. Now we need to build his. But mainly just felt like we needed like some sort of little building that stood out here on the street but still kept into the sort of vibe. And then later on in the video I'll go over to the dive coaster station and work a little bit on the queue line there. but that's for later on in the video. And the lore is also gonna be more represented the more into our videos here, and also the more we build and in the stories. Black Maya is sort of getting a cool lore started here now in a week here, where I'm gonna do some small interact stories with the animatronics, put them up and have some of the community members talk and do some nice narrations and stuff. It'll be super fun, but I'm thinking we could do some of that in Grimsgate too. That'll be like stories from like just some short videos, 3 or 4 videos. That'll be nice.
Definitely had those planned for a while, so we gotta get that done.
Yes. And I also want to go back to the manor in the back and actually try to get something done in it, because I slowly started on something, but yeah.
That manor is probably hate me for suggesting that at this point.
No, I mean, it was my own fault to go so crazy with it. So it just needs some I just need to be stubborn and go in there and not be so lazy, I guess. And
you got plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, the manor is something I can always just go in and just work a little bit on instead of always recording it and etc. It kind of works like that, and I'm fine with that. Even though I did try to build on it on stream, remember, and then I just couldn't figure out what to do.
It happens.
So it does. But yeah, doing custom walls here, I feel like these plaster piece here are just perfect for this, and also to make it look a little bit more modern, you know. And
yeah,
it'll be a lot more decorative the longer into the video. We'll add some pipes, like steampunkify it a bit, I guess, or just make it more industrial, a little bit more dirty, and yeah. So what you got of plans going on in your little section of our spinning coaster, which people have obviously seen a picture of and heard us talking about?
Well, the coaster's done, but I think I really want that to be like the fantasy style area. A lot of like, I don't know, I don't really have the word for it, but not so much like the gritty part of steampunk, but like the prettier side. With like the gardens and like the foliage and the trees and the all that stuff. So yeah, that would probably be the direction of that. And then his buildings, of course. I'm just not that built. I can't do buildings. So if I do buildings at this point, you'll just be like, oh, that's his building. It looks like crap. It won't look the same. So just letting him do his thing. I'm happy with it.
Well, I mean, you did some of those, like you literally build buildings in Blender. You just make them in segments almost.
That
like
is
that
true.
tower you did, and like, so, I mean, you still have some buildings in here. They're just made in Blender instead, and I'm totally fine with that because they look amazing.
Yeah, so
they look absolutely amazing. So
kind of, I should say, we're gonna have like a direction of. We've always kind of had a direction. We've always been like 3 steps ahead of where we're gonna go next, so that way, you know, we kind of, when we get to that area, we've already thought about it for weeks and months at a time, and that's not so hard to find the inspiration of what to do next, because we've been looking at it, thinking about it, talking about it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's good to do that, because then it kind of prepares your mind to what you can do in the park next time.
I always want to think ahead, because you never know. There's going to be a lot of stuff that comes up. A lot of problems too.
See, this is remember I asked you if you could make them like give me like a sort of an arch over the door.
Yeah.
And then you make like just the perfect one, which you guys will see eventually in one of the newer episodes. I also did the custom roof on top, guys, with like it was literally all Thematic Toolkit pieces, pretty much the beams I used to do that. FYI, just if you guys were curious about which pieces it was. So yeah, that was just the thing there. But I'm really liking to decorate these buildings, man. Like it's as I said last time too, with these buildings, there's something about it because it's a different type of detailing, and I like that.
Exactly.
Compared to, you know, my usual really cluttered up buildings or like fantasy buildings and stuff, right? Where this is, it's still clean, but it's just like, you know, gritty in a way because I put some decals on, make it a little bit dirty, like it's part of industrial sort of town.
Yeah. No, it's definitely got mixed directions of theming, but it's in the right way. Everything was done for a reason.
Yes. I mean, obviously, we had more of the start of the Grimsgate series were where we wanted to go with the buildings inside. Here on the main street here was legit just me taking a shot and be like, let's hope Kevin he likes where I'm going with this, because this just needs to be like, it just literally just needs to be the outside. It's just gaff, like it's just fills, you know, like literally facades and stuff. And row houses works pretty well for this.
So I'm telling you, man, building houses brick by brick is just the way to go. They just look so much better because you could, look at this, just looks so good, man.
Yeah, I was in a groove here. I was really thinking this
looks incredible.
Really, really happy for us getting back into this series here. Let's hope we can run it through here for the next 3 episodes to reach episode 20, so we can do our phase 2 presentation again, which obviously gonna do a little video for, I assume. So that's something to look forward to, guys. And also let us know down below too if you feel like we missed out on something, or if we should add some things here on the street that could lead up to. I mean, we obviously need some cables and some power cables going across the street. Maybe a little bit of activity on the street with some different cars, some coaches and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see. We talked about you making one in Blender, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like the. We'll see. We still also need to get a good overview of what kind of pieces we have of yours.
There's so many.
And which one I haven't used yet.
I can't even keep up with the pieces that I have of mine at this point. Like, it's overwhelming for me.
Yeah, it comes to that point, doesn't it? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you have made so many pieces here. I'm still just not using, because I always go back to the pieces I kind of know. It's a stupid habit. But the ones I know you did specifically made, I'm using. So yeah, it's always something. But yeah, I'm really, really digging this building here, how it turns out to look. And after I also kind of close it off on the end here and make an extra little window to the building. Super happy for it. Of course, I need to close off the buildings on the other side, so they're not open, so it actually looks like facades. But we will get to that section eventually. Eventually. Now we just have plans of making, say the goal was to have this street sort of done for phase 2, and then there's some sections presentable for the dog ride, which is pretty much going to be what we hope to focus on right now. And then we are going to brainstorm and maybe put up some template buildings and etc. for the newer edition that's going to be our main focus for phase 3, the carnival. Yes. Sounds kind of cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's not the kind of carnival you think with clowns and stuff.
No, exactly. It's more of a... It's Grimsgates or Grimlocks. My bad. He's our guy here, and there'll be a lot more to the lore about which kind of person he is. Don't worry, guys. We're still working on it and getting him a good base and foundation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, here you can see we're almost getting there. I'm adding a little bit of these pieces here to make it look a little bit, dirty and stuff, and then some chimneys, and then the usual clutter, and then that's where I'm kind of slowly moving in towards the queue line that you set up, that you asked me to try figure out something to do with.
Yeah.
Which we've been looking at since the start of the project.
Fucking Jesus Christ, right?
Kevin just get PTSD from it, because he's just like, I've seen this too much, and yeah, you said you just couldn't figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
I know. It was also just like something that just came to my mind to do, and I was like, you know what, this actually might not be a bad idea. So I just went in and tried it out, and here we are.
Yep.
But they will see what we're talking about just in a few. I'm just adding some of your nice steampunk pipes here, which is, I love them. They're so cool, and I really like that I could use the small ones to make them subtle pipes instead of the ones we have inside of Grimsgate.
Yeah, the in-game ones are just too big.
It really works well. I love these pipes, dude. They're amazing. They're such a cool texture, and they just work.
I see those things
Perfect.
all over the place. It's pretty cool.
Yes, they are awesome. So yeah, just doing up the last bits here before I go, as I say, move forward. I didn't want it to do so many things towards the building here, like, you know, block some of the views because it's a pretty building, right? So obviously I don't wanna get rid of all the things I've been building. So I just add a little bit of clutter here and there in front of it, and then we slowly, actually, bro, have this sort of section done, like some of the interior of this building on the right that you saw me work on in like episode, I don't know, 2-3 episodes back. We'll obviously get some more interior, and also the bar that is gonna be Dave's bar, which has the perfect name for it. Yes. And then we'll also have some Easter eggs in this park as well in Black Mine, where some people have their own little shops and some shout outs and etc. It'll be super fun. And I also can't wait to see all the ThemeMaker Toolkit pieces that you'll make. Yes.
Getting close to like 800 now, so Hydro.
Damn, dude.
I know Hydro is at 1,000, so yeah, we've put in some work in this game.
You definitely have. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
It's been fun.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, remember to go follow Mango's workshop, right? And everything you need to know is down below in the description. You can see all the pieces he posts to the workshop, where you can just subscribe to them and use them as you feel like. It's really cool. You should go do that. Or we have a collection where all these pieces, well, 60% of the pieces might be in.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, you've been asking me to do something about this queue for a long time. And then I was like, okay, what can we do to make this stand out? So I was like, what if we try and make it look like a fire escape, but just the opposite? You know? Like some sort of a queue line there. So I felt like, you know what, let's do it. And I used these ThemeMaker Toolkit roof pieces to do that.
Yeah.
And then just cleaning up some areas so it kind of like looks presentable, you know. I also placed down a tree here, and I also cut out a little bit of stuff so you guys don't see me place all these freaking golden beams supports all the way under this here. But it was tricky to actually make it look nice. I do think I need to go back in and just redo or maybe just polish it a bit more, you know, some places. But at least it looks presentable for what it's supposed to look like for now. And I feel like maybe we can even put some roof on the queue line on the ground floor as well. Maybe some sort of trellis sort of work, maybe. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But maybe that could kind of work too, you know?
Well, I like
so,
it.
Yeah, I'm happy that you've already done this path over the queue, because I really like how you did place the queue here. And I feel like we've been talking about this before, where we sort of had the same view we wanted to go with this. Like, make it like this, in a way.
Yeah, and it's really cool because then you interact with the dark red part of it where you walk in and you see the coaster going through.
Exactly.
Kind of like Space Mountain a little bit, not too much, but sort of.
Yeah, it's really nice. It kind of also reminds me a little bit, you know, of Fly, where you kind of like walk around the coaster inside of a. Yeah, it's just nice. I like it. It's and I'm really happy you like it too, because that means that I can continue working on it, as I say, and polish it a bit.
Yeah.
And make it look a little bit more pretty. Because we also need some lighting in here, and it'll be cool with some signs that says, you know, like, you know, the waiting time from here is this and this. And yeah, maybe some custom images, Mango, would be cool to the coaster itself, like where we have like some promotions around the park on banners or something. We can always just use the monitors, right?
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool to do, maybe.
Just need some reference images and that'd be it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a cool idea. So, but we're slowly moving towards the end here, friends. That was 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yes.
That's fast.
I hope that we will be able to get something built within the next 2 weeks or so, and keep this going over the summer, and actually have phase 2 presentable by the start of August or something. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go with that. That's a nice goal. And also, there's also some other parks that is like, I know Blueport for a fact will will slowly reach an end soon. So that will also be done as well, and we can check that off. So there'll be some more time to other projects in the near future. And no other new projects. I promise myself that. But anyways, Kevin, thank you so much for coming and recording again some Grimsgate.
No
and
problem.
I'm happy you like what I've done here and that we are back again. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, let us know down below what you think, and if you want to see more of this, remember to subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you guys around. Enjoy the cinematics. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.